Anthony Rendon, Ryan Zimmerman is here. They're freezing because it's about 35 degrees in the building, and they're soaking wet. Is this real yet? I mean, Ryan, I know I just talked to you up on the stage, but has it officially sunk in what you guys just did?
I think a little bit now. This whole ride, I've just kind of been telling myself to keep going, keep grinding. You haven't done anything yet. You don't get this opportunity. Take advantage of it. We've come a long way as an organization, as a city, and World Series champions. Can't take it away, ever, ever. No one can take it away from you.
Hey, fellas, how does it feel? I mean, you guys had the worst record in the history of the game after 50 games. What kept you together to win this incredible World Championship?
I think you just said it, togetherness. I mean, that's all we had left. We talked about it, you know, for last postseason, whatever, for a while now. People say that we're going to get traded. People say that so-and-so is going to get fired, front office, or whatever it might have been. And, man, we're just going to stick together and say, hey, we had nothing else to lose. Maybe it was that 0.1% chance that people gave us to make the postseason or whatever. But, I mean, why not? Unbelievable.
How you guys have been able to come through in the crucial game always, every series you guys play?
I think it's the veteran lineup. You know, obviously you got Juan, you got Vic. Those guys are special. But as a lineup, we kind of said, even if we don't get hits off the pitchers, we want to grind those guys out. And I think during the regular season, it doesn't get focused on as much. But in the playoffs, that's huge. I think with Verlander, with those, like, our whole plan was to try and swing at balls in the strike zone. You know, it's easier said than done against those guys. And Zach was unbelievable tonight. But just the veteran lineup, up and down, to really grind out at bats, even if you didn't get hits, to make them work. And then, you know, those middle innings is when you can get them.
Well, watching you for such a long time, one of my favorite swings I've ever seen in the big leagues. You've always had the best hands. I'm telling you, I talk about it all the time. But it's been a long time coming. Are you done, or you want to continue to play? Because that's something. It's hard to take that uniform off, and after experiencing this, I saw a lot in you in the playoffs this year. I want to know what's going on.
I got plenty left.
Yes,
I got plenty left.
Yes.
I feel great. You know, for me, it's just about staying on the field and, you know, watching guys like Juan and Vic and being around those young guys. They inspire me, man. Those guys are unbelievable. To be able to help them out and teach them, they want to learn so much. You know, I got plenty left. This is obviously the top of the mountain for me, but I'm gonna make them rip that jersey off.
Well, I love to watch you play, brother.
Hey, fellas, let me ask you a question, because, you know, we talked about, even though it's Major League Baseball, I mean, we really put our best foot forward as the game, the way the game should be played. But there's a collegiate feel to your team, the combination of the viejos and the young guys. Obviously, University of Virginia, Rice. Now, you went to school, high school, 6 miles on the road, 7 miles for college. How does it feel? You're a free agent, but to do it in your hometown after waiting so many years?
Yeah, it's nothing short of awesome, to say the least. I mean, what can I say? Like you said, born and raised here, and the amount of support staff that my family and I have, from other family members, from friends, and just people that we have met along the way, and so many coaches, so many teammates, obviously, and, you know, seeing some of them faces here and getting text messages from them.
How many tickets did you leave tonight?
Hey, so the last 2 games, it was only immediate family, but the first 2 games, it was
That's 100?
It was a lot.
Yeah, you probably ain't gonna be able to afford it.
Yeah.
He will.
Trust me.
I just smoking when you got it.
He can possibly get on the market, I'll tell you that much.
Thank you.
And smoking when you got them.
Did you ever think in any lifetime, forget about winning the World Series, you get parting gifts from Big Papi on a show? I mean, it's like the Price is Right.
Before we leave, I want to say how happy I am for this guy.
Yes.
I think a lot of people didn't get to see what kind of player he is. Everyone always says he's underrated, that nobody sees him. To do what he did on this stage, I think the world finally got to see how good he is. I mean, I've seen it for 6, 7 years now.
Thanks, Zip.
He's
I told you I'm doing it on national TV.
Yeah.
I said this year he was a very good player.
Yeah.
I'm taking it back. You're
This
a
guy.
great player,
Very
and
good.
you're a clutch player, and there's
This
nothing
guy's
to
a
feel
big
you can't do.
I appreciate
You
it.
impressed me all year this year. Congratulations.
And both of you are world champion, and you do it with class.
Yeah, guys, congrats. Enjoy the heck out of it. There you go. Anthony
Zim.
Rendon, Mr. Zimmerman, the Mr. National, as I like to call him.